Hello Virgo, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for July 2024. We are using the Woodland Wardens Oracle deck and the Elder Futhark on Willow Wood. So let's get started with a card from Woodland Wardens Oracle deck. And we have the Crow and Dogwood Intelligence. So this month, Virgo is going to be very much about, you're going to feel very cerebral, first of all. You're going to feel very on top of things, very intelligent. You're going to be noticing things that maybe you didn't notice before, or that maybe nobody has noticed before you did. So it's going to be a really good month where you're going to feel like you're really on top of things intellectually. So let's get some runes down on this. But yeah, it's going to be really good. It's going to be really good for you for that. Get the runes for clarity. Okay, so your central issue this month, Virgo, is we have Algies, which is the rune of the elk, otherwise known as the moose, and this has to do with protection and support. So you are actually feeling in a pretty good place as far as feeling supported, feeling protected, feeling like you have around you what you need to bear you up while you're dealing with the things that you're dealing with. Leading up to this, we have Pertho reversed. Pertho is the rune of the lot box. This has to do with surprises and fate. It is reversed on the path line. I could read this as, for some of you, there may have been an unpleasant surprise, but mostly I like to read this, and I'm sort of leaning more towards that you have learned something about yourself recently that was a big surprise for you, but that was always the case. Because the thing about the lot box is whatever's inside it was already inside it. And when it gets revealed, it's like, oh, that was always that way. So something has come up about you that you didn't realize until now. Like maybe you sort of were slightly aware of it, but now that it's been revealed to you about yourself, that you're like, yeah, and you know what? It always was like that. So now you're in a situation where you're feeling very supported, and you're sort of wanting to. I'm seeing this as sort of wanting to integrate that, and maybe part of it is just this being able to observe, being able to spot things that maybe other people can't, and just sort of embracing that. What is going to help you is we have Uruz reversed. Uruz is the rune of the wild ox. This has to do with strength and health, and I'm going to say stubbornness, but it's like stubbornness, like stick-to-itiveness, but also as regards resistance, and when it's reversed, not resisting. So in this case, because Uruz is reversed, it does have to do with inner strength. It does have to do with your inner sense of well-being and health. However, it also has to do with not resisting. So whatever this was that you learned about yourself, or even if it was something that was unpleasant, or you, because of the thing that was unpleasant, you learned something about yourself. Either way, what's going to help you the most is not resisting this, is just basically to integrate whatever this was, to integrate that into who you are and just not resist that, and incorporate it into your inner strength, like part of your toolkit, part of your inner toolkit. What isn't going to help you is we have Kaunaz, which is the torch or the fire. It is upright, and so it may be, as far as this possibly being something that wasn't comfortable, that surprised you, you may be worried about that continuing. You may be worried about that getting out of hand. If it's not about this, if this is something that was just something that you learned about yourself recently, then this is basically, you're kind of worried about things getting out of hand, and that if you accept this, if you roll with this and don't resist it, then what else is going to be asking you to do that? And you're not really ready for that. If that starts to be the case, just basically remind yourself that you handled this one if it was something that happened before, and that you do have the inner strength and the inner resilience to deal with that. You are also very supported at this point. So we have the support around you, whether this is, definitely your internal is implied, but mostly this is referring to external support, whether it's people or systems around you that are giving you the support you need. And so this will help you not resist this, and just being aware that if there was something that you wouldn't be able to allow, then you wouldn't. So it's not like things are going to get out of hand and you'll be expected to just accept everything that gets thrown at you. No, you're just going to, because this was something that was about yourself that you learned, integrating that is the best thing to do, and you are, moving forward with that in your toolkit as well, as part of your inner strength, and also just letting that become part of what gives you your inner resilience. And what this is going to lead you to is we have Isa, which is the rune of ice. This is the rune of standstill, but also clarity. It's the stillness through which clarity comes. So once you get through this step of, okay, I'm integrating that, I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to be asked to integrate more things that maybe I'm not going to be ready for. But if you just sort of let yourself say, okay, I'm integrating that, I'm not resisting it, and I realize that I am very strong internally, very much using your intellect this month as well, and feeling the support around you. You're not going to feel as, like by the end of the month, you're going to feel like you don't have to be nervous or running around crazy. You're going to be like, I can be still, and the clarity is just going to keep coming in. And maybe you were or weren't still when this revelation happened, but now you're like, whatever I'm doing, if there is clarity that's going to come in, I'm going to be ready to get this clarity. And so by the end of the month, you'll be feeling more comfortable to just even take this from a state of stillness. So that, Virgo, is your reading for July 2024. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.